Alright, here we are, guys. Rajas of the Ganges. Automa. Little office playing in the background.
Wanna see a magic trick?
What a dick. Okay. We're just gonna jump right into it. I'm assuming you know how to play it. If you don't, you'll see how to play it. I'm gonna use dice and workers to take actions on the board. Some actions require a worker and dice. Some require just a worker. There's 2 point tracks. We have got fame up here. As you see, fame you're gonna get for usually this area here, scoring points, building buildings and windmills, mosques, religious stuff, blah 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 blah. The other part you're gonna have is your dice, and you're going to use those dice to, money, okay? So when your money and your fame intersect, up here, it's usually in this area right around here. Someone might try to push one higher than the other, but it's usually going to be around this area. When they intersect, when one intersects, that's the end of the game, and it starts. Okay, so we start as first player. We start with one of every single dice. I'm taking the snapshot right now so you guys can all see my choices. So if I look around the board, all right, I'm going to do this. I'm just going to go 2. All right. So this one means I can put a worker here. I have to pay exactly a 2, which I have. Okay, I get 2 dice and I get to reveal like a special random one. Okay, so I went with that one right away. A nice way to just start multiplying the number of dice I have gives me more options. So when choosing your color of dice, this is a strategy that I still have to still figure out. Really the driving force for me with my dice is the buildings. Color doesn't matter usually for anything else around here except for maybe exchanging dice, but it's mostly going to affect here. So I got to think about the things I want. I personally today, let's go with the one that I've done a bunch of times before, so I can run a smooth video here for you. I'm going to take the ones with these markets, like this guy right here, and I'm going to try to get a ton of, I'm going to show you how to get money and move that money track, this guy right here, move him up pretty fast. So I'm going to use that as my driving force. So I think I'm going to try to get either orange or green. They've got the doubled up ones. Gives me a couple more options. So orange and green. I have an orange and green 3 and 1. This one costs 6, 9, and 10. 6, 10, and 10. So I got to get a lot of orange. I got to get a lot of both. So let's go with the greens. Let's go one of each because maybe I can flip around, pull one. Instead of fully committing to just one color, let's keep our options open, and it doesn't really help us more. So I'm not there yet, obviously, and I'm using about half my dice now. Okay, so I took my turn. I placed my worker there. I spent a die for my pool, and I carried out some sort of action. So now we're going to come over here to the Automa. Okay, so as you can see here, he's going to have 3 workers to start. He's going to be able to unlock workers just like you are around the board. Okay, so God, this is one of the worst, most awkward parts of Office. The slow breakup of Michael and Holly. Don't like it. It's tough for me to watch. Poor Daryl's been drawn along the whole ride. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to ignore this for this first card. This is the top of the card. I'm going to draw. I'm going to see a red card here. So let's just go ahead and do that. Okay. So this right here is the only thing I got to worry about right now. Down here I don't have to worry about anything until I have no more workers to place out. After that, then I've got to worry about this part. So we're not going to worry about that for right now. We'll get there when we get there. One thing at a time, my friends. One thing at a time. Boat. I'm going to take this boat action, okay? So all these other icons are if there was a different action. So if it was told me to build, I'd look at this picture. If it told me to go to the workers, the specialized people, it would have a picture of that location on this part. It has a picture of the boat, so I'm going to use this action because that's the boat, and I'm going to move my boat along too. So the first thing I do is I'm going to take a worker and I'm going to cover up one of the available spots, and then I'm going to go the depicted amount that was on my card, which was 2. So I'm going to move him 1, 2. He gains no bonuses from any of the rivers. The big thing is he's just going to unlock that other guy and take a lot more actions away from you and stuff like that. And that's the Automa's turn. That's it. And so next time I'm going to flip this one over and use whatever's showing on this side to tell me what of those actions I'm going to do. All right, so now we're to the second placement for me. I was going towards building those buildings so I can start some money, right? Oop. Okay, so what I just realized is I had the... So the one thing really cool thing about this game is it's got seems to have a lot of variability, not only with the dice and how they roll, but with the board setup. I had this one showing, which is like the advanced one. This is the one that I've been playing mostly. I'm going to flip it back over here so that I don't spoil any of these advancements. I don't think they're real spoilers, but maybe you want to experience the base alone itself and then see what other possibilities there are for you. So I'm going to flip it to this basic one. So it's going to look different from what you just saw. Nothing really changes. And when I start placing here, I'm going to explain to you all that stuff. You don't need to know all that stuff now. You're watching a gameplay. You're not being taught how to play the game exactly in this moment. I don't know if any of that makes sense. Anyways, so I'm going to use these dice. I will focus, remember, on orange and green to maybe, possibly, hopefully buy one of these high market cards. I really want to. Oh, this is a nice high market card. It's a 3. 3 values are very nice. There's 2 there. So maybe I just try to get some more dice. What happens if I turn in a blue? I get orange. So that might help me with this one that I wanted to get. Okay, so let's do that. Let's take this blue and trade it in. So I take the blue and put my worker here. I'm trading 1 blue for 2 orange. So I'm going to take 2 orange here. Remember, I want to try to add up to 10, right? All right, so I rolled a straight 10. Okay, so it looks like that build action is going to be one of the next things I do. I might now be able to trade in these orange for a purple. That's the other exchange right here, orange for purple, and then I can start to get into play for this 3 here or this 3 here. So it gives me some direction, it gives me some flexibility since I rolled so well with that. All right, so I rolled, I placed, so now it is back to the Automa's turn. He's got 2 turns left before he's going to move his Famed rack. So we flip it. We see he's got the build action. So we look at our grid. We're going to take this one right up here. So we match it. That's the one right there. Okay. So this is just discarded from game. He gets no bonuses or anything from that. So what I found with the Automa, sometimes one row kind of gets ignored. One of the colors, it just seems to have always come up that way, and 2 or 3 of the other ones really get depleted. So you're in a fierce battle with the Automa for the tiles you want as they come up. So that's it, but I do have to remember to put one of his workers on that action to make it more expensive or to close off those options to me. All right, that's the end of the second turn. The next time he goes, he's going to place his last worker, which means he's then going to take effect of this bottom part, and I'll explain that again when we get to it. All right, so now it's my last worker. Maybe I get those out. All right, let's just build that building. I've got the 10, so I'm going to come up here. I have to pay 2. Maybe I just wait for that pay 1, and maybe I just trade one of these. Yeah, let's do that. So maybe we can double build next time. So I'm going to trade one of these oranges. Oh, I could move down the river. If I move 1, I could get 2 dice. Yeah, let's do that. So I'm going to go here. I do lose 1. I said I wasn't going to do it, but I did it. You'll find that is often the case for me. And then I'm going to, what am I going to do? I'm moving my guy 1, which is going to be 2 dice. I'll get those 2 purple dice I was talking about. And I'm looking for anything between 7 and 9 would be fantastic. All right, I got exactly 9 again. Whoo-wee. All right, so I'm dice rich right now. Sorry, I got distracted here by the Dwight Andy Cornell. Oh, the interview is coming up. It's probably one of the best moments in the world. when they try to interview each other and then they flip it. It's good. All right, so I'm pretty dice heavy right now. I'm dice rich. You'll see this game has kind of a flux and flow between being dice rich and debating on, I've got one more dice. Do I want to take one more action, or do I need to get more dice? It's really tough because if you're all the way out, this is your only way to build. Place a worker and get one dice at a time, and then go through this market trade again. So, I don't know. Depends on your strategy and the flow of the dice for you. Okay, so I placed my third worker, which now means I'm going to come over here. Okay, it's going to be the Automa's turn here. We're going to flip there. Okay, so it's going to be the boat again, and he's going to move his boat 3. So we're going to move it 1, 2, 3. Okay. Remember, he gets no benefits from any of these rivers. He's just going to unlock his guy when he gets there. All right. He's going to place his worker on the boat, because that's what we did. And then this is our last worker, so now we're going to see the payout. There's 3 difficulty levels: easy, medium, hard, however you want to define them. But here's your fame points he's going to earn for that round and the money he's going to earn for that round. So we're going to do hard. We're going to go hard. It's going to be 4, 4, or 6. So we're going to look at just this number. He's going to move 6 fame this turn. So we're going to push me aside. I didn't get it. He's going to move up 6. And that's these meeples don't slide good enough. So he reaches this threshold, but again, much like all the other rivers and all those other things, he's not going to pay attention to that. He has no reason to upgrade, so he just moves his fame value there. And then we look back over at our money. It's going to be 8 money, okay? And he's going to move up to 8 plus 4 is 12. He's going to be right there. All right, that's the end of the round. The end of the round goes exactly like the base game. We just collect our workers. If no one chose first player, then first player is going to switch, and it's going to be me this turn. And that's been one round so far. So we've covered some of the actions that the Automa might take. We've covered some of the actions on the board. We still got to get to this sweet treat down here, and hopefully in round 2 I'm all loaded up for some dice to be able to buy some of those things. So yeah, see you in round 2. Now we begin round 2 of Rajas of the Ganges. We've got a little office keep going. This is the customer reports, which has absolutely one of the best scenes in it. We might have to stop just to go over it. It's so very, very good. Anyways, 2 clerical issues here. Last turn, I had moved my boat by going to this spot and spending a 1 dice. However, I did not remember to discard that dice, so I'm discarding that dice now. No harm, no foul. Also, I had taken this action, if you all remember, and I got 2 dice, but I didn't turn over my bonus tokens that are up here. So I'm going to turn over one of the bonus ones. Let's just go with this one right here. It is a dice. I'm still chasing to have enough green, so I'm going to go ahead and choose a green dice and roll that up right now, and another 1. Okay, very good. Good. All right, so we're all caught up. I was first player of the first round. No one took the first player action, so that means we are now moving to the Automa to go first. All right, here we go. We flip it. All right, he's going to take the action with the people, and he's going to place a worker on 6, and he is going to move up 6 spots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, he's getting his way to his worker. Remember, he gains no benefits from that. So it's my turn. I had gone dice rich to try to build something. So we're going to place here on the build. We're going to spend 1 point. We're going to buy with our dice. We had talked about getting this guy right here. Okay? So he has a value of 10, which means I have to pay 10. I'm allowed to pay more than 10. I can overpay, but I can never, obviously, underpay. So I got my 6 and my 4, that's 10. I discard those. And now I can now place on my personal board. Now, personal board rules. Here we go. Every placement has to lead back to your residence. So if it doesn't lead to it, you can't put it down. You can orientate the tile however you would like it, however you see fit. And whenever you run into or connect to any one of these outside spots, then you get the bonus depicted on it, but you can only get a bonus one time. Okay, so we're going to place it here because I want to get down to try to get this 6 and 8 money. I've never gotten all this money down here. I've usually gone on this side to try to get this fame, but I want to try to get some money here because that's way more money than fame. I think it might be worth it. Let's see. And since I'm going to get this big money here, either I'm going to push money really hard, or I'm going to have to find fame somewhere else. Okay, so when you place a tile, if it has markets on it, you're going to get money for those markets. I'm going to get 2, 4 money. I also connected to this 3, so I'm going to get 7 money in all. Okay, so here I am. I'm at 2, so I'm going to be at 9. Okay, so I'm getting caught a little bit back up with that one placement. So now we're back over here. The Automa's going to turn. He's going to cover up another one of those people. He's going to cover up number 4. Okay. And number 4 here is a really nice one. I like this one. He lets you advance on any one of the building bonus fame markers, which is obviously very important because you're going to get more points when you build buildings and gain fame. And he also gives you $3. So a little bit of both. And I like him. I visited him a lot. He treats me good. All right, my second action, I think I'm going to double build. I think I'm so dice heavy, I'm going to double build. So I put that there. I'm going to spend 2 points, 1, 2, on my money. So now I get to decide what I want to build. I have 1 karma, and karma is going to allow me to flip the dice side. So technically, if I flipped one of them, I could have up to 6, 8, 9 points. So let's take a look at what green options I can purchase with 9 points. Okay, so I can buy this guy. He's going to give me 2 fame. So it'd be nice to get some fame going, but it's not optimized. I want to have a bigger multiplier when I place it, one of the buildings on. This will give me 3. It'll just give me my missing good. You can see here on the board there's 3 different types of goods. What's this? Spice, silk, and food, perhaps. I don't know what that other one is. You can call it whatever you want, but there's 3 different types. Sorry, I got disrupted by the best scene in the Office history. Michael takes over the meeting and fake fires Dwight. So good. All right, so purple, I also have the option of 9, 7, and 6. I think I'm going to go with this 9 because it's going to give me one of my missing good types. I don't have that good type yet, so I'm choosing this 9, which we all know I have to have 9 worth of dice to get rid of. I don't have all of them, so I'm going to come up here. I'm going to spend my karma. I'm going to come down here. I'm going to flip this dice to a 6. Karma can happen anytime on your action before taking action. So I'm going to spend 6, 7, 8, 9. I've now purchased this tile. Now I can place it. I think I would like the immediate benefit of placing it this way and getting 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 money. So I'm going to come over here. I'm going to get 6 money. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Which means I crossed this, my little bonus marker. This bonus marker tells me that once I pass it, I'm able to move up 1 spot on the boat track. I moved 1 last turn, so I'm going to move 1 again. I'm going to get 2 karma. So the karma I spent has come back. Thank you. Now also, on the tile I placed, we have 1 building. We checked that building on the upgrade track. I'm still at 2. So that means I get 2 fame points. Don't make me look like a fool sliding wood. Ah, we did it. Whew, that was a close one. Alright, so that was my second build. This bonus token, it was on blue side. So I go along the money track. Ooh. I go along the money track and I find the next bonus right here. And I put that side up. So the next time I cross this threshold, I'll get 2 dice. Moving backwards, I won't trigger this again, this effect. That's why it's clever with this little token. It's finicky, but it's clever. So I know I've already gotten that water bonus, that river bonus. All right, so that was my turn, my second turn. So we're going to go to the Automa's final turn, which means of round 2. He's going to flip the card. He's going to build. Where is he going to build? This was from my destruction. Sorry. Everything got flipped around. He's going to build in the bottom left corner. So that's that 6. We were not looking at that one. So that was a little lucky. So we're going to place that 6 here in our discard. He doesn't get any bonuses. He just removes our options. And then here, we're going to move 5 fame and 8 money. 5 fame, 8 money. So we go over here, 5 fame. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If we go up here, what was it? 8 money. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so he has now triggered the extra worker. Now, the Automa will not use. This guy is the one who built. Gotta put him there. He will not utilize this worker until the start of the next round, so I'm laying him down. He'll stand up when it's his turn to go. All right, so that was the final turn for the Automa, so I've got one more turn. I've got some sweet dice left. I could go purchasing some more, but I don't think I want to. I think I've got that 2 that I'm going to utilize. That's a nice way to get some dice. So I'm going to use this 2 and my worker to place it here. So I get rid of this one, and I'm going to pull 2 new dice. Well, I've got enough purple. I don't think I need to get another purple dice. So everything else I'm pretty much have nothing of. So the question is, what do I want to build towards? Definitely want to keep getting some market outs, but now that I've got high numbers in all 3 different ones, I need to get more of one type so I can take advantage of the other market space. So perhaps I need to get more of this. Let's go fabric, because I see a lot of fabric out there. So we will want to get another purple to try to maybe get a 4 on this one and get another fabric. So we're going to take 1 purple, and we'll take an orange as well, because we've got an orange already. Okay, a 2 and a 1. My karma can flip it to a 5, which means I can afford it. Okay, that's pretty good. All right. So, as we see here, all of my meeples are placed. All of the Automa's standing meeples are placed. He doesn't get to use that dude till next round. So, we remove all meeples from the board. And that concludes the end of round 2. All right, we'll see you in round 3. All right, people, round 3. I broke out the horribly made first player token. It's like 3D rendering all these cardboard pieces, but the thing is, you pick it up and they all just fall out. This one falls out. This one leans over, falls out. You turn it all, they all fall out. So we've been memorized just to a deformed elephant here. Okay. We are first player. Oh, poor little Kelly. The fake crying. The end of the episode. Such a classic. I could try to get that other 9. I could build. But you know what? We're 2 rounds in. I have not increased my fame tracks at all. I'm still low level, so I've got to think about moving those, advancing those. If I advance 2 here, I get to use any one of these for free. So I think that's where I'm going to go. I've got this extra purple 2 that I don't necessarily need. So I'm going to put my worker here. I'm going to pay a 2, which is going to move 2 spots. I'm going to move 1, 2. Then I'm going to use this guy. And I decided I was going to grab the rule book in between recordings here so that you guys know the names. This guy right here is called the Raja Mansingh. Okay, so we visited the Raja Mansingh, and we're going to advance one of these. How do I decide? The prettiest color, that's how you decide. No? Well, you got to look at your tiles here and see, well, what kind of building type is more likely for me to get and get the bonus from. So I'm definitely going to get a purple. So the only purple that I've been gunning for here is this windmill. So I guess we'll do that one. It's not as cool looking as the others, but fame points are fame points no matter the type. Okay. All right. So that was my turn. I moved up. So I moved up on the river so I could get the bonus of taking that Raja Mansingh and increasing that. And I get $3 more. 1, 2, 3. A little bit closer to getting my extra guy. And it's funny, I mentioned that. I'm very close to getting this extra guy. I've been playing this wrong the whole time. I've been playing, I'm going to get all 3 dudes, which I've never actually gotten all 3 dudes, but I thought that was a possibility. Small little thing here. Once you unlock your second extra worker, your third inactive worker goes away. So you're only going to get 2 of the 3 of these. You're not going to get all 3. Okay? So that was an interesting little side note for me. That was my turn. Now we've got to deal with the Automa, and the Automa's now got 4 workers. Okay? So let's see what his first action is. He's going to take the market. He's going to cover up the spice market. Okay? He gains no benefit there. He is just going to stop me from being able to take some of those, which is very painful if you're trying to generate money, which we're going to do this turn, I'm going to guess. Alright, so that's the end of his first phase. I have my second phase. So the question is, do I have one more thing that I want to build before I start spending money? Yes. Yes, I do. I really think there is. So I am going to spend 1 worker right here on this money. Move him down 1. Okay? I'm going to spend these 9 purple to get this guy right here. Okay? So now I get to place him. I'm not going to get, I can't place him here, obviously, that doesn't lead back. I can't place him here in preparation because it doesn't connect to my residence at this moment. So I have 2 legal placements here and here. I think I'm going to go here because this is going to try and turn or fork out. You get it. So I'm getting this 9, I'm going to place him here. So when I place it, I get 3 money right now. 1, 2, 3, even closer. And I'm going to get 3 fame points because I just upgraded that one. So that means I'm going to get the upgrade again. Oh gosh, here we go. Am I going to mess this slide up? 1, he fell out a little bit. 2, we made it. 3, okay. Alright, so I'm going to advance another one. My first instinct is, yeah, let's max it out. Let's get 4 points. Getting 3 points felt real good. Well, let's make sure there's enough opportunity here to get some more windmills. It looks like there's 2 on the board. Looks like there's 3 windmills. So yeah, I say there's enough probability or availability, more likely, to get my 4th another point there. So I'm going to do that now. So all right, but now I was dice rich about a round ago. Now I'm looking a little poor here with 2 1s. And so that was my second action, and gosh, look, oh man, the Automa's got so many more actions left, but I guess it doesn't matter because he's not generating points from his workers, so don't freak out about it. Alright, so he's going to cover up the other market spot. I still haven't been able to tell you about these market spots. I can't wait to tell you. They're so exciting. It took me a long time to know, to differentiate between the top row and the bottom row, because they are different. And the iconography is cool, it's good, it makes sense when you know it, but at first I didn't know it. So that's the end of his turn. That's all that guy's going to do. So we're going to go to my third and final turn. And the question is, what am I going to do with these 2 1s? Well, if we remember here, I could place here and become first player again and get 2 fame points. That would be okay. With just a 1, I could place here and I could move 1 spot, which would give me a karma and a purple dice, which could be nice. I could power up to flip this other one. Or I could flip it now with a karma and have a 6. If I have that 6, that opens up the possibility of doing the I got his name here. His name is the Master Builder. So we got the Raja Man Singh and the Master Builder. We're learning. All right, we're learning. I'm so proud of myself for that. If you can't tell, that's why I'm making such a big deal of it. All right, so so I could go on the Master Builder. I can also use this market. Okay, so this top row market, I could either take one of these actions, and this one is basically I count the pips, the pip value plus however many of those I have in my personal board. So it would be 6 plus. So let's see how many rolls of fabric I have. I have 2 rolls of fabric, so that'd be 6 plus 2, which would be 8. The other one that's open to me is that food. That food right there. Yep, that guy right there. I think it's food. It kind of looks like ricey, grainy food. I'd eat it at this point without knowing anything more about it. So that'd be 6 plus 1. So 7. So it'd be more advantageous to take the fabric, which would give me 8 money. So that option is going to give me 8 money. What if I move 6 by using the Master Builder? Well, let's see what we have. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. A karma and a blue. I think we're going to spend our karma. Oh, which one am I going to choose? He's turning it to a 6. This was supposed to be a 1. We all know it. I flip it to the 6. And I'm going to get money. Yeah, that's right. I'm going to get that money. All right, so I discard this 6. I add 6 plus however many of those that go to shown on my board. 1, 2. So 6 plus 2 is 8 money. And the time has come, my friends. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I caught up there pretty nicely with that money, and I get my dude. All right, so I get to use him immediately. Unlike the Automa, who doesn't have his stuff together, when he gets a worker, he doesn't know how to use them. I can use my worker when he gets here. All right, so that was my turn. Here we go. The Automa is going to build. He's going to build in that top corner. Oosh. I like those double building ones for late game because you can really move that fame up. So losing one of those kind of hurts. Anywho, and I also have to place his worker there. All right, I've got 1 worker left. And I've made some good ground on my money. My fame is still a little low, but at least I'm in a little bit better spot to start getting it. I think my most immediate danger is this dice pool. It's empty. So I think I'm going to go the route of doing the dice trade. So I'm going to take my orange. I'm going to trade. I'm going to place my worker here. I'm going to trade 1 orange for 2 purple. Okay? So we can see here, I can turn 1 orange into 2 purple, and then I can turn 1 more purple into 2 green, and I could take a green and turn it into 2 blue. So it's kind of a fun chain to get into, but you also realize this is not the most efficient thing to be doing on my turn. So as much as you enjoy sprouting new dice, it's not always the best. All right, so I got a 1 and a 3 here to go into the next round. So that's the last worker on my turn, so I won't be taking any more turns this turn. So we are going to flip this card over. He's going to build again. So I'm going to place his guy here. And I am going to discard this. Yep, that's one right there. A lot of purple, see? So far it's ringing true. A lot of purples, not much else right now. Let's see how that continues. Because if you remember, my hypothesis was, or my findings thus far, my research had shown that most of the time, 1 row gets completely ignored. I don't know which one. It's definitely not this purple because it's been getting hit. All right. So now that was his last worker, so we're going to give him fame and money. It looks like we're going to do 5 fame. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And isn't that one of the most annoying things about this game? This little, where do I do with my marker as I go here, and there's still someone there, so now I'm kind of on the money track. I can't be on this track. Oh, I better not be on the game board. So it's a little song and dance you don't like. And he has unlocked his second worker, who lays down here. He's not going to use him. And he actually also, as we now know, discards. Ooh. The concierge. Michael's rebound. But doesn't make him feel any better, does it? It certainly does not. Alright, we did his fame, so now we gotta do our money. He's gonna get 8 money. Let's walk over here. 8 money. 1, 2, 3. Whoa! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You made me look like a fool! Jesus. Alright, I'm out of workers. The Automa's out of workers. Jim's on the phone. That's the end of round 3. See you round 4. Alright, here we go. We are in round 4. And 2 rounds ago, I had used number 2, spot number 2. And remember, we're sticking with our learning everyone's name. Dancer. The dancer's location. And I got my 2 dice, and I forgot to do my bonus. I've taken this action twice, okay? And I didn't reveal it twice. So this is retroactive to 2 rounds ago. And the nice thing, this is solo board gaming, so no one can tell me I can't. So I'm going to get 3 more money. All right. 1, 2, 3. Really doesn't affect much in the long run. Maybe would have affected when I've unlocked my other player, and when I would have unlocked moving up on the board, but nothing that I don't think is really anything that's disruptive to the game. So here we go. I was first player last turn. No one took the first player token, so we are now first player Automa. We're getting close to the end of the deck, and I'm going to show you a kind of a response to an action that was not covered in the Automa variant. And I thought it was very clever in figuring out how to take care of this problem. So when we get there, I'll be sure to really talk about it because I'm excited about it. You'll know. All right, so we draw for him first. He's gonna cover up his 3 of a different type. So that's 2 rounds. That jerk covered up that one that I wanted, because that's, you get the money. You add up 3 different types of goods. So I would add up this spice, this fabric, and this food, and I get 3, 6, 7, 8. Not anything more than the other one I got, but if I could get 8 and then 8 again, that's 16 money. That's a nice giant jump right there. So I'm really marketed out. So that tells you I now have a really good market system. I don't need to buy many more unless I really want to take advantage of this one. But if I could get 18 money for the next 2 rounds, I need to focus on getting some fame. So that's what we're gonna move towards, is getting that fame up. So that little dude covered up that moneymaker. So let's see, how can I get some fame? Well, I'm really still low on dice, which is bad for placing stuff and buying things. So I'm in a really good spot right now. So I could go to the Yogi and get 2 karma and a dice for that 1 dice. I'm going to gain the karma, which gives me some more manipulation, which might be nice in this situation, but I'm not really making any headway in the amount of dice I have. A 1 does mean nothing. A 6 if I flip it will move me 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Again, not enough bang for my buck. So I think the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to discard this 3 to take the Yogi, which is going to give me 2 karma, 1, 2, and 1 dice. Okay? So the question is, what dice do I want? I don't even have enough dice to start think about building unless I'm like, okay, well, maybe I'll start working towards that. I could always get that blue if I take a second blue. Oh, there's a windmill there. All right, let's do it. And I could connect. Oh, and I could connect here. It's all getting together here. So where was I? All right, I'm going to take a blue dice. And that's a 6. So I'm very close to owning that one. That's good. That's good. All right, but that's going to be the end of my turn. So we're going to come over here, and he is going to do his last card. I don't know what the hell that was. He's going to flip it over. Okay, so he's going to take this action, but oh no, it's not telling us which spot to take in that one. What do we do? Well, this is the thing I decided to do. I just flipped the whole deck over, and I'm going to use the spot that was on the top, which we didn't use. So he's going to place on the take a green worker. Yep, that was a thing I made a whole fuss about just a little bit ago. About how excited was I how I solved it. So now we go back to, it's not ending the the deck isn't the end of the round, so we're not going to count these up. We're just going to reshuffle these guys. All right, we've shuffled. All right, that's the end of his turn because he took this action. I love when he takes that action. It's kind of like, ha, you're not going to get in my way this turn. All right, so now we're back to my turn. I had this epic thing where I was going to turn this 1 using a karma to a 6. Okay, so there's that 6. I'm going to spend 1 karma to do that. I'm going to go to the, we learned this, the Master Builder to move 6. And that's going to move me 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I get that karma back, and I'm going to get another blue die. And if I can get a 3 on here, and I did, I can now buy that other tile that I really wanted. Okay, so now we're back to the Automa, and he's going to flip, he's going to build, cover up that action, and he's going to take the second spot right here. Again, another purple. Am I, you see? I'm not that crazy. All right, now we're back to us. Now I'm now gonna do something I've never done, and it's all for you guys. I'm gonna have absolutely 0 dice in my dice pool. This has never happened before in the 5 or 6 times I've played it now. Never. So we are in uncharted territory. All right, so I'm gonna place my worker here, which is gonna cost me 2 points. 1, 2. All right, very good. Then I'm going to build with 9 blue, bringing my dice total to 0 as never before. I'm going to buy this one right here. Okay. I'm going to connect that here. Again, returning to my residence. I'm going to get 4 points for the windmill, and I'm going to get 2 points for the gold dome. So that's going to move my fame 6 points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, I'm starting to get a respectable amount of fame. I've connected to this bonus, which is going to be a dice. That was short-lived, that fear of no dice. Very short-lived. And I'm going to do an advancement. So, at this point, I don't care. I'll just take an orange and start building dice up because what am I going to do with 1, 1? I will take first player, please. So, did the dice. Now I'll do an advancement. What's out there? I see a lot of gold dome. So let's do it. Let's go gold dome. And I said next turn I'll have the names of those places. Because now we know. Here we go. Here's our test. Dancer, Raja Mansingh, and the Master Builder. Alright, so I discarded my blue dice. I have 1 more action after this, which is nice, but he's got 2. So here we go. He's now going to cover up the market. Now, I'm glad this came up. He's going to take the market action, which means he's going to cover up the 3. It's already taken. He can't do it. What do? Well, you keep discarding until you find the one he can do. All right, he can take that action. So we now cover up that action. There we go. All right, problem solved. Now you know how to deal with that Automa. All right? Back to my action. I've got 1 action left, and I've got a 1. I'm not going to be able to do anything with it. So the question is, what's he hiding? 6 more money. Oh, yeah, let's do it. All right, so I thought I wasn't going to do anything with it, but let's do it. I'm going to place here on the... Let's just make sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, okay. What you didn't see was me counting if I'm going to reach this. And so I'm going to get 2 dice. The dice always finds a way to replenish itself. Don't be scared. All right, so we did our 1. We're discarding our 1, which means we get to move. Sorry, that was a horrible shot. We get to move 1 space on the boat. And that's going to give me 6 money. And now I'm going to move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Which means I unlock this dice bonus. I find the next one. I flip it to match. So next bonus is going to be river advancement, but I'm going to get 2 dice right now. And is there... Oh, I'm seeing gold dome and windmill. Because I got to start building towards something. I can't just randomly be doing things. Well... Oh, yeah, let's do this one. It's cheaper, so we're gonna need green. So we're gonna take 2 green. I've got this renewed freedom. Like, I'm not tied to having a dice. I can get rid of them all. It's okay. And though this will be nice, I can change it to an 11 or a 3, depending on what I might need. All right. Now we're gonna take the last turn for Mr. Automa here. The Automa is gonna build. So we're gonna take his last meeple, covered up. All right, and then he's gonna build in the top corner, like our card told us. And he discards another purple. Am I right or am I right? Is it just craziness? It's not. This is now becoming a legitimate theory. It's no longer just some musings and research. All right, so I have no meeples. Oh, he plays his last meeple. Let's give him fame and money. As much as I don't want to. He's going to get 5 fame. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That was that run of no mess ups was short lived. And he's going to get 9 money. So just as I had him in my sights, he starts getting away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Still within shouting distance in this game. So here we are. That's going to be the end of the round. So I didn't show you this last time. Maybe you want to see it. But clearing the board. He's going to clear his board. No one took first player. So first player is going to move. And I will see you guys in the next round. All right. We're starting the next round. And I'm first player. And I've got some dice, but not enough dice to do what I want to do. So again, oh, yeah. Let's take that market action before he comes in there and takes it. All right, so let's go take our worker. We're going to place here. This is one of the few places that doesn't require a die. I'm all good with the space, a lot of spaces requiring die to do things, but I think I would like just a little bit more because it's just this market and these guys down here that don't require a dice to also do something. I'd like a little bit more, maybe 1 or 2 more choices where that's the case. Maybe that would mitigate a little bit of the luck with the dice, but overall, I mean, that's a very minute request. It's really not even that important. All right, so I don't discard a dice, and I'm going to get added up 3 different ones.
No, God, please, no.
That's one of the one of the big Michael Scott moments right there. Toby's back. All right. I am going to count up 3 from this one. That's my highest there. So 3, 6, 7, 8. 8 money. That took a long time to get to that 8 money. I apologize, guys. We're gonna keep moving along. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right. We're in a good spot. Our money's starting to get close to this area. So that means we're either gonna push hard on money because our fame is looking a little sad right now. He needs to get to this area here. It's gonna take a hefty amount of work. All right, here we go. He's gonna flip his. He's gonna take the build action. He's gonna cover up that first one, and then he's also going to remove this one right here. Okay, that was one that we were excited about, and it's kind of devastating right now, and I don't really want to talk about it. So, we continue on. Since I don't know what to do, I'm just going to get some dice. I'm going to trade this green for 2 blue. I feel like, after that, I just feel like building dice. I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to think about it. And the best way to get lost in that is doing that and visit the dancer. If you take the dancer. So help me God. Oh, he's building. And he's building that 10. So we're going to place our worker. And we're going to build this 10. And again, look at that. I mean, it's look at it. Look! Okay. That was his action. My action was that. He left room for me at the dancer. So I'm going to go to the dancer. I'm going to discard one of my 2s. That means I'm going to get 2 new dice. Is there anything that I want to build? Okay. Windmill. Okay, so this guy, we could build this guy still and get some points. It wasn't like Oh, it's exactly the same. But it doesn't cost, it didn't cost 10. That's the difference, I guess. Alright, so I am going to get some orange. 2 orange. 2 orange. Man, I rolled like 4 2s just now. It's insane. Alright, and I'm going to get my bonus this time. In round, I'm doing it. I'm not forgetting it again. Here we go. I get to do an advance. Nice, that's sweet. And I just bought, I'm just going to that white building. Maybe that's the church. Cow, I forgot to look that up. I think we're going to have another round. I'll do it. Alright. I moved up to the 3 because I advanced on my bonus take. It is now turn for Automa Man. He's going to take the market. He can't do that one. I'm already there. So he's going to discard till he finds it. And again, we're not looking for this. We're looking just for this symbol. And it's a 3. Alright, he's going to cover up my other money-making one. So he's never going to allow me to do 2 in one turn. That's fine. Whatever. Alright, back to my turn. This is going to be my last turn for the round. I don't have enough money to build anything. So what special actions can I take? Oh, that takes me to this guy. He is called the... wow. So... oh, we've been doing it all wrong. He's the master builder. He's the Portuguese. So this guy's the Portuguese. This guy's the master builder. That makes more sense. Master builder, he's going to let you put a tile on top of another tile. You don't get the connecting bonus again, and you have to pay the difference of the tile you're covering up. So, for example, I say I'm done with this one because I'm never going to get that bonus again. So I could possibly cover it up, and I'd have to pay the difference. Okay, so for example, I could take this 5. I think I'm going to do it just so you can see what the Master Builder does. I'm going to take this 5. I'm going to place my worker here. Okay, I've paid the 5. Now, I can get any building I want. I'm going to take this one. I'm going to take this 10. Okay, the difference is 1. There's a difference of 1, so I have to pay at least 1 blue. Okay, and now, instead of placing it on the side of it, or in an open spot here, connecting to something, I get to cover up. I get to cover up that tile. I'm now going to receive this bonus, which is going to be 6 fame for me because I got 3 at the white top and 3 at the gold top. So I'm going to get 6 fame here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I'm going to now get my other worker, which, because I'm not an idiot, I can use on this turn. But that's how the Master Builder works. I think it's a pretty powerful skill. We'll see how often you use it, but I just enjoyed using it, getting my fame. Look at that, respectable fame. I'm within shouting distance of both scores. That's good. That's really, really good. Alright, so now he is going to take his turn. He's going to cover up the dancer. No, he's not. I'm already there. He is going to cover up the Rajay Man Singh, which is that advancement one, okay? So he's got 1 more card and 1 more meeple, so next round he'll be getting fame and stuff. I got that one that I unlocked. Oh, also, I have to remove...
I feel like Nev Campbell in Scream 2. She thinks she can go off to college and be happy, and then the murderer comes back. Starts killing off all of her friends. Learned a lot of lessons from that movie.
Alright, now it is my turn to place my last placement. I've got 2 2s, so I can't do anything specific with that. If I flip it with my karma, it's going to be a 5. I already did the Master Builder. So maybe, just maybe, I can place it on the boat and move up to 1 to 2. I can get another advancement, or I can get 2 fame. I like that advancement idea. So I'm going to discard this 2. I'm going to go to the boat for free. I can move 1 to 2 spots. I'm going to move 1 spot. And I'm going to do an advancement. So let's take a look at where we're at. There's still a lot of white top. There's 3 of them. And I've got an orange. An orange can make purple. Maybe I could buy that purple 7. He can't keep drawing purples, can he? Well, he can because it's going to come back around, and that's how it's going to be. And most of them are purple. So the likelihood of me getting that one's not very good. So... I change a purple and orange into purple, and I take a purple and a green. So let's take a look at the greens. 10 and 6. I don't know. Jeez, all these suck. We'll go for blue. So let's advance this guy. Just give me some more flexibility, I think, at this point, because I don't know what I'm going to do. Let's just make that decision. All right, so that was my last turn. So now he's going to rotate. He's going to flip, He's going to cover up the market spot of the no 3. Nope, that doesn't work. The no 3. Nope, that doesn't work. The no 3. Nope, that doesn't work. The spice, which is irrelevant, but I'll do the action. So we just saw the pretty odd thing that there's a lot of negative the 3 of the different kind ones. I'm doing my shuffling now. All right, so that is the end of this round. So we're gonna clear the board, and we'll see you next round. Okay, we're back, and first things first, we forgot to give fame points and money to our Automa, so let's give him 5 fame points right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we're going to give him 7 money. 7. Here we go. 6, 7. Alright, sorry about that. So we had to reshuffle our deck. Oh yes, Michael Scott goes to buy marijuana.
So I guess you know why I'm here.
I need to purchase something. Okay. So I was first player, last player. So that means the Automa is going to be first because no one took it. First thing Automa is going to do is going to cover up the Yogi. The Yogi. Okay. My turn. Let's see. What was I working towards? Oh, yeah. I have no dice. Ah, but the dancer.
I'm not wearing a wire.
She seems ready for me to use, so let's do it. We're going to discard our 2. We're going to go here. Means we're going to get 2 dice. Before we take those 2 dice, let's flip over our bonus. And it's a 3rd dice. So we're going to get 3 different dice. I really need to start building, get that fame up. I want to get that money up as well. So if I'm going to get 3 dice, let's see here. What's going to give me some nice bonuses? I moved up a lot. I've got this windmill and this one. Let's go here. So we want to get orange. We have 10. Let's get 3 orange. We're going to go whole hog whore. We're going to really go for it. So 2, 4, 5, 2, 4, 6, 7, 8. If I flip it, I'll be able to afford one. Okay? That's the end of my turn. His turn. Let's see what the Automa is going to do here. He is going to build. So he's going to make that more expensive for us. And he's going to remove the top one of that row, which is that green 10. Okay. Next up for me, I think I'm always going to be able to build. I'm not always going to be able to do this market. So let's get this money up. Okay, we're going to use one of our workers. We have 3 different kinds. We got 3, 6, 7, 8. $8, 8 money. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I passed my bonus, which is going to be up the river 1, which is going to be 3 fame. Very nice. 1, 2, 3. Okay, we're getting closer. Could happen any minute. All right, next turn for build. Oh, he's going to make this really expensive for me. And he's going to build in the top right corner, which is this guy right here. Cost it. The piles are slowly evening up just a little bit. All right, back to my turn. And my whole point was going to try to build. Do I build? Or do I take 1 more money? Let's take 1 more money. Okay. Oh, hold on. I'm in a tough spot here. If I take 1 more money, what did I need? Oh, I wanted to do this 10, so I won't be able to do that without getting another dice. Is there a way I can get another dice? No. 4 gives me an advancement. No. Dang it. Dang it, dang it, dang it, dang it, dang it. Okay, so let us Ooh, how far do we want to go that line? Because I could trade. Okay, I've got these 3 oranges. So I could trade. What I should have done was get a blue and traded for 2 oranges. That would have been the smart thing to do. But of course I didn't do that. So let's do no. We got an extra worker. We're gonna place the worker. We're just gonna put it on that orange, and let's roll for that orange. 6. Okay, that really worked out very well. Okay, so as long as the Automa doesn't get in the way, I should be able to use our market and build and do hopefully one more big jump, so that in the next round I'm there, because I don't think he's gonna make it this round. We'll see. Automa's turn. We're gonna flip that one. He's gonna move the boat 1, so we're gonna cover up the boat. Move it up 1. He receives no bonuses. He's just sailing away. Back to me. So now I'm going to have 2 meeples. 1 to build, 1 to sell. Let's do our selling first, since this is the one I need to do, right? No. Yes. So I'm going to discard 6 plus 2, which is going to be 8 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So this is my last bonus, so I can just take this and put it away. I'm going to get 2 dice. It looks like the orange is set. So where else do we double up? A 10 green. That's going to be 3, and that'd be 6 points. That's pretty good. It's the most we can do. So yeah, let's go grab a purple and a green. Haha, we're not going to make that mistake. We might not get a 2 this turn, but we'll get 2 later. Okay, got a 6 and a 5. That's pretty nice. I'd also maybe start thinking about moving 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Because you start being able to get a lot of money here for your market. I don't know if you can tell. This would be like you get money actions if you get all the way up there. So that's a possibility too, besides just trying to build. Okay, so here we are to the Automa. This is going to be his last turn. He is going to build again. And he's going to take this 10, the one that we were going for. The one that we're going to go for at the end. So that might change a little bit of our strategy, but overall, I only have 1 green. I can use that green to do something else. Maybe do the master builder and build on top. We'll see. All right, so that was his last piece. So let's give him fame. He's going to get 5 fame. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and he's going to get 8 money. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, he's definitely going to pass at the end of the next round, so I have to beat him there. And my fame is so low. Oh, at least my money's kind of close to him. But all right, I've got 1 more action. I don't know if it makes sense to build. It's going to cost me 3 money, and I would get 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'd be within range, possibly. Ooh, this is a tough call. Let's do it. Let's take a pause real quick. We're going to take a look and see. I'm going to pull up the rules for... Okay, so if we look here, conduct a market scoring for up to a maximum of markets of assorted good. Collect the money for up to 3 different markets. So here you take that action that's already there. Here, conduct a market scoring for goods of one kind that you have in your province up to the maximum indicated of the river. If you have 4 silk markets, for example, you can score all of them. Okay, so this one, I get to do one of those 3 non, which is going to be, it's been 3, 6, 7, 8 more points for me. Those 2 would be 4 different ones. So I'd be able to add up 4 that are the same, but I don't have 4 that are the same. So the big one would be that first 3. How many is that away? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's do it. Let's do that. So I'm going to discard this 6 purple to take the Portuguese there. So now I'm going to move 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, which means I get to take that action of 3 different types of goods. So it'll be 3, 6, 7, 8. So I'm going to move my money 8 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. So we see a pretty big gap there. But he's not going to trigger to the end, so I've got a couple turns to make up that difference before he goes again. All right, that is the end of our round. See you next round. Okay, everybody, here it is. It's the culmination. Should be in the last round. The AI, the Automa, is very close. He will definitely trigger the next time. I've got a little bit of a gap to make up, but the nice thing is he will not take his fame and money until all of his workers are gone. So I've got up to 5 workers, 5 turns to 5 actions to bridge the gap here, and I think we're going to be okay, especially with me being the first player. So let's start up with let's build. No, let's do our market. Let's take this. It's our one and only spot for it, so let's take it. So we're going to spend 1 worker there to get, what has it been all this time? You think I remember now? 3, 6, 7, 8. 8 money. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, we're in striking distance here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Ooh, I might double up and put a nice gap there. So this is an interesting thing, is trying to figure out what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to figure out how we can get as close to crossing each other before, and then make one more big move so I can have a nice big gap between my fame and money. It's not just about getting them intersected at this point. I want to see how far I can make that gap. So that was my first move. Let's see what our Automa is going to do. Okay, he's going to build. So he's going to cover that top. He's going to build, and he's taking the top third one. Okay, not in our vision at all. That was our first orange that we took. Definitely a discrepancy here. Interesting that it plays out that way every time so far. I checked these. He does mark each one of them, so it's just the luck of the flip. I'm not too sure, but okay. She will not squat. I'm going to put out stumps. All right, my turn. I did that. So the next thing I'm going to do, I think, is if we look here, I can get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 more money. And if I take this dice plus however many I have, so if I do fabric, I have a 5 plus 2 fabric. That would give me a 7, right? So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to pay that 5, pay for that. That's going to give me 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, very good. All right, we're in a really good spot. So that means the next thing I score, whether it's fame or money, it's going to jump. We've been putting off this guy right here. That one right there is going to give me 7 points. 4 for the windmill, 3 for the white top, the white peak. I won't be able to connect it and unlock any other bonuses, so it's going to max out at 7. So our next turn, that's what we're going to be doing, all right? So we go over the Automa. As long as he does not build this square, we should have a trigger of endgame / maybe victory. He's going to take the market. He cannot take that one, so we continue to flip. He cannot take that one, so we continue to flip. He is going to take that market action right there. Okay, did not get in the way of me. So now my action, I'm going to, that's the worst part of it though. I'm going to lose some money here. I'm going to pay 2, 1, 2. Okay, paid my 2, and I'm going to karma up to change this to a 5. So now I have 5, 9, 10, 11. So I'm going to be able to afford this one. Don't forget, move my karma down. I'm going to pay for this one. I am going to connect it here. When I place it, I get 4 fame for that. 1, 2, 3, 4. And 3 fame for my white dome. 1, 2, 3. Okay. So I've triggered the event of the end. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm 5. I'm plus 5 difference here. So we are going to see the rules because I don't know. This is something I'm not too sure about. I have to see if at the end of the game, he's always triggered it first. I've never had to trigger it before the Automa. Okay, we trigger, it says here, if we are the first to trigger the victory condition, draw a card and apply the fame and money to that one. Okay? So, here we go. Let's see how much of a difference he's going to have. And let's see if it was enough. Alright, he's going to have 4 fame and 9 money. So 4 fame. Uh-oh. Ooh, this is going to be close. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 9 money. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Alright, so my difference was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And he had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so we both have the same difference between our fame and our money. Oh, tie guy. This is where everyone's pleasing Michael.
Everyone sits on a chair every day, but not everyone sits
On a copier.
or even uses
Okay. It says to declare a winner with the standard rules. So let's put this variant rule book away. That's not going to do us any good. And let's find out.
Have you made a decision on the butter sculpture?
No, I thought of it.
Cow.
Each player checks. In case of a tie, the first player whose marker's passed. So we are the winner. We did it. I am the Raja of the Ganges.
What is this?
Thanks for watching.